Unsuccessful effort against Chigaha. Just can't keep his mouth closed for the entire match, for the entire entrance of that man. But yeah, Chigaha took him down, beat him in his re-debut. It looks like Lance Adams will be trying to make a statement to the fans with a guy as popular and as talented and as well-traveled as Bobby Wisheart.
To introduce ourselves correctly, from Pembroke, Wales, by way of beautiful St Heliers, being accompanied to the ring by the lass from Leeds, Victoria Ryan. This is the Fabulous Lance. You're a terrible match there. This is the Fabulous Lance Adams.
Lance there, never known a microphone he doesn't love. Loves the sound of his own voice.
And his opponent,
but up against
from the windy hills of Wellington, he is the one half of the flavor. Bobby Wisheart!
Lance Adams is the massive favourite, crowd favourite for the independent audiences, and I guess audiences everywhere. All hard, Bobby Wisheart. The man has not stopped working, he's not stopped wrestling up and down this country for weeks and weeks. There is not a weekend where you don't see Bobby Wisheart in the ring somewhere. Man loves pro wrestling, he's talented, and I tell you what, it shows it pays off, and the crowd loves it. Look at that. Making a memory for a young girl there with giving her the glasses. And you can hear it from the crowd. They love Bobby Wisheart. The opponent there, Lance Adams, hasn't really been in the ring for the last couple of years. He's having a child and stepping away from the ring. He is still devious, he is still vicious, and he is more than capable of taking shortcuts in the ring. Bobby Wishart's going to have his work cut out for him today, and I guess both of these men are going to have their work cut out from him. Looks like Lance doesn't want to get in the ring there. Not quite prepared.
Get my good side.
What on earth Lance is playing out here? As I said, the man is devious, the man is manipulative. Really trying to get into the head of Bobby Wisheart, trying to manipulate Bobby. Forcing the referee to open the ropes and then not going through them. It's classic Lance Adams, but I tell you what, the referee's probably not someone you want to get offside. We're going to see Bobby Wisheart, clearly the crowd favourite. Potentially, I guess, maybe the more experienced man with the amount of work the man puts in week on week. See there straight away locking Lance into the top wrist lock. Trying to use some dirty tactics there, but using a little bit of experience there. Breaking the hold for Bobby, locking in a bit of a front face lock. Bobby looking into a headlocker zone. As I said, Bobby has a lot more road miles on him. He travels all the time. He's constantly wrestling. His instincts are going to be on point, whereas Lance might be a little bit slower. He might be needing to rely on some of those devious tactics that he normally uses. And there we see Bobby expertly escaping out of that hold straight back. Transitioning from the top wrist lock straight to the headlock. As much as Lance likes to talk about how he's a technical wizard, I think Bobby's showing him up a little bit. Lance straight away with a clothesline. And right back to that headlock. Bobby is playing around at this point. You can hear the crowd firmly behind Bobby Wisheart as Lance is trying to figure his way out of this. Shoot Bobby off the ropes, but again, straight back to the hold. Again, looking to shoot off the ropes. Bobby again. Dropping to one knee, and that cuts off that momentum where normally you'd be able to shove your opponent off. Cuts that momentum off, makes it a lot harder. Lance pulling the hair of Bobby Wisheart, finally breaking the hold. Again going for another clothesline. Bobby is far too fast. Oh, and a crossbody straight through Lance Adams, going for the pin. Referee might have been out of position there. I think Lance's left shoulder was up, but Lance scrabbling his way to the ropes. And the faster Bobby Wisheart arm dragging Lance Adams one side of the ring to the other. Lance is discombobulated, and here comes Bobby with a big splash. I talked about Lance sending a bit of a message there at the beginning of the match by playing around. It's now looking like Bobby is sending that message straight back to Lance. 10 blows to the top of the head. Lance looks out of it. Bobby Wisheart getting the big slam on Lance there. Oh, and what was that disgusting there from Victoria Ryan. Victoria Ryan there, grabbing the feet of Bobby Wisheart. Lance straight back on the attacks with those vicious strikes to the back of the head. Kicking Bobby down. Lining Bobby Wisheart up for, a big jumping clothesline. And Lance now, he's feeling something. He's going straight back on the attack, wrenching back that squeezing the trapezoid muscle of Bobby there, and keeping that left arm firmly in control. That shoots pain down the left side of your arm, and if your arm's in a weird position, it's going to make it very painful. Bobby straight out of that, couple of strikes. And Bobby ankle, going straight for the ankle of Bobby, straight back for that left arm. As I said, Lance likes to consider himself a bit of a technical wizard. He's gone straight back to the left arm of Bobby Wisheart. And Bobby there talking some, trying to fight his way back out, using the crowd's cheers. But Bobby driven straight back into the corner by Lance, but firing straight back up. Big clothesline on Adams. Second big clothesline on Adams. Adams is reeling. Bobby looks like he's getting straight back into this match. He's firing up.
Let's go!
I said the much more energetic Bobby Wisheart. Going for a pin off the suplex. Lance barely rolling his shoulder up. You can see Lance there. Oh, and a big leg drop right across the chest of Adams. Looks like he was still trying to recover from that suplex. Didn't see that leg drop coming. You can see there clutching his jaw. Bobby here setting up for something big. I don't know if Lance knows that Bobby's right there. He certainly does now. Lance up on the shoulders of Bobby Wisheart. Hitting, the TKO. And Bobby has used this move time and time again to win matches, but Lance, I don't know if that was instinct, I don't know if that was the momentum from the move, but he rolled out from under the bottom rope. And that might have saved him. We could have seen the match over at this point, but Victoria Ryan again trying to get involved in this match, and again Lance Adams straight back on the attack. I don't know if they was baiting Bobby in, I don't know if that was a plan, but Victoria again, paying dividends for Adams, causing a little bit of a distraction there. And I think I might have seen dragging Bobby out. Adams straight back into the attack with that left arm. Oh, vicious arm breaker across the shoulder. Using those educated feet. And an arm breaker. Lance checking with the referee. Looks like maybe he thought that should have been a 3 count. You see Lance stalking his opponent. Stalking Bobby Wisheart. And this is when the downfall of Lance Adams always happens. Doesn't stay on his opponent. He's cocky. Has to gas bag with the audience before he goes back on the attack. And it gives your opponent time to recover. And time to recover. Here it is, Bobby again reversing the Irish whip and following up the big splash of his own. A back elbow. Bobby Wisheart again firing up. Lance is struggling to keep Bobby down. Again, another big and a monkey flip. Monkey flip to Lance Adams, who's clutching his back. Bobby looking to fire up again in the corner. Oh, and runs into a big boot from Adams. He's calling for something big. Looks like Bobby trying to use the momentum. Lance looked like he tried to block it. Going for another TKO here. What is... Again, Victoria on the apron. What is she doing? Distracting the referee, pulling Lance off Bobby's shoulders. Oh my God. Disgusting tactic there from Lance Adams. A low blow on a Bobby Wisheart, baiting in Bobby Wisheart with the referees distracted. This is basically a handicap match. And what's Adams locking in here? Looks like a modified Dragon Sleeper, something he's talked about in the past. Calls this the Red Dragon Sleeper. It looks like Bobby's trying to fight out of it. But it looks like he's fading. Bobby, fight back. Come on, fight back, Bobby. Looks like the referee might have just seen some light. He's calling it. And it's worth noting, Bobby did not tap out. Bobby did not tap out or give up another hold. He passed out, unfortunately. Looks like Bobby's body gave up.
And your winner, Lance Adams.
Looks like Lance and Victoria almost surprised by that. But Bobby Wisheart, he needs to be, he should not be ashamed of that loss. Bobby had Lance at several points during that match, but Victoria Ryan, the Queen of Fear as she calls herself, paying dividends being at the side of Lance Adams. Lance celebrating again. Looks like Lance yelling at the announcer again. He's former ring announcer himself. He loves, as I said, he's never met a microphone he doesn't love.
And here is your winner, the fabulous Lance Adams.
But if it wasn't for Victoria Ryan, Lance Adams would have been beaten several times throughout that match. The disrespect there from Lance towards Bobby was idiot Lance. Too bad he didn't fall over and smack his head over. Disappointment